Hey guys, what's up? It's Frida here and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about The Favorite, which I'm so pumped about because this movie is awesome. It's weird, it's kind of gritty. You don't really know, am I supposed to laugh at this? Is it supposed to be funny? And it's dark. It's everything that I wanted from it and more. I mean, you watch the previews and you know that the gals are going to deliver, but this movie, when you leave it, I'm telling you, you're going to be like, how many Oscars is this shit going to win? Because it is bomb and I cannot wait to talk about it, so stay tuned to hear my thoughts. And of course, cue the intro. Alright, so let's dive into this thing. You guys know that I love tea, and whenever I want to talk about old English, Victorian, all those things, there's nothing like a cup of tea. My personal favorite is green tea, but English tea time's okay. Their tea's okay, but green tea's a little bit better. So let's dive into this thing, right? So the movie is about, which is based on a true story that I didn't know when I was going into the film. Basically, it's about this monarch, Queen Anne, and back in the early 1700s, she was ruler, but she was best friends with this girl named Sarah Churchill, who is related to Winston Churchill, which explains sort of a lot in terms of their diplomatic excellency. And so she's best friends with Queen Anne, and honestly, this is true story. She had so much influence in court with the Whigs and with how the queen would make her decisions, and she was very dominant. She was a cold person, but you could tell she really loved the queen, but she also loved her influence as well. So everything's getting along real well and things are going great until she finds out that her cousin, whom she's never really met before, is kind of down and out. Her name's Abigail Hill. And she's like, all right, honestly, it's a little bit embarrassing that I have this cousin who is basically, you know, is living in the mud somewhere. So I'm going to allow her to come to and meet the queen and become a chambermaid and give her a job. So Abigail Hill is played by Emma Stone. And I didn't mention that Sarah Churchill is played by Rachel Weisz and the Queen Anne is played by Olivia Colman. And so then she allows her cousin to come in, and she was not expecting, however, that her cousin would be loved by the queen, and then her cousin would be just as cunning as she is. And that's where all the tea starts to spill because, oh my gosh, there's just so much going on. It's just wonderful because they both want the queen's influence, and Sarah is so used to being HBIC, like she looks at Abigail like she's nothing. And Abigail used to at some point be a lady, but her father fell into hard times or something, and she ended up being sold to someone else, and she's no longer a lady, even though she was trained to be a lady. So in her mind, she's looking at the queen and this opportunity like, hey, I could possibly get to be a lady again. I get to be in the courts. I get to meet all these fabulous men and suitors. Like, I'm not gonna just sit here and let Sarah run all over me and not take hold of the opportunity. And at first she's really loyal because she thinks that Sarah's a good person, but she's not. And then it all unfolds and unravels, and I will leave it there because seriously, guys, this drama, I was thinking this could have been like a 10-part series. It's fascinating. It's so good. So let's get to the performances. Like, if Olivia Colman does not win Best Actress, I'll be shocked. I mean, not only her performance in terms of emotion vocally, like a lot of her bodily performance was impressive as well, because Queen Anne had issues with gout. She had a stroke, and a lot of that is physical performance. She's also known to be ill throughout her life. She gained a lot of weight later on in her time, and it's just, I mean, Olivia puts on like a tour de force of what it means to become a role and how to carry it out on film. It's crazy. And then when you get Emma Stone and Rachel Weisz, I mean, they're just like butting heads. They really play well off of each other. The director, Rachel Weisz, said that the director told them, please don't read up on your too much history on your actual characters, because a lot of this, I won't give exactly what away, but some of it's fictional. It's just to play up how Abigail and Sarah butted heads, but a lot of it's pretty true. So not only is it a great film to watch, to see sort of a piece of history and watch how it all unfolds, and then also just the performances are incredible. I mean, I honestly don't know who's gonna win between Emma Stone and Rachel Weisz because they both kick ass. And so then let's talk about the overall style and how the film looks. It's strange because you know that this is based on a true story. When I watched this, I wasn't sure because it's almost Tarantino-esque in the sense that he will take a history story, but he'll kind of like flip it in his own way to make it comical, and you're not sure, am I supposed to laugh at this? I don't know how I'm supposed to be feeling, but it's dark, it's edgy, it's so different than anything you guys have watched this year. You guys have got to check out this movie. Wide angle lenses, there's just how everything is framed, and there's these and the costumes are gorgeous, and all the rooms that they're in and the palaces are amazing. Like, seriously, go see this on the big screen so you can really look at all the details and enjoy what it means to watch film. That's what this movie is, between the acting, the sets, the directing. Everything that you want from a film is in this movie. And I know I'm really selling it, and I kind of like weird things. I'm not going to tell you guys this movie is not weird, but there's symbolism. It's a movie that I think will be taught in a film school because there's so much underlying tones and a lot of things that are going on, and I cannot wait to see it again. So I highly recommend go this weekend. I know these next couple of weeks we have so much coming out. I'm gonna go see Mortal Engines tonight. I see Jason Momoa and the crew in Aquaman on Saturday. I'm excited to see that. But if you really want to see something different, and it's not like anything else in the theater, and I'm telling you, I will not be shocked if this wins Best Picture. It's my favorite movie of the year. Go see it. And when you do, be sure to tell me your thoughts down below. Other than that, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys, I'm sure, on the Mortal Engines review, if it's not too bad, right? Hopefully I won't be too angry and I won't want to review it, but I think it'll be okay. So anyway, I will see you guys on the next video, and bye-bye.